Hey, welcome everyone to Waterfed Wednesday, episode 42. Our title this month is Inside the Shop That's Powering DFW Window Cleaners. So, my name is Alex Brunner, and if you're new to Waterfed Wednesday, uh, hang out for a bit. We got plenty of episodes that you can take a look at. If you go over to our YouTube channel, that's the best place to look at them. It's Tucker underscore USA. Catch up in all the previous episodes. So, Waterfed Wednesday, this is where we go beyond the bucket, dive into the world of waterfed cleaning, where we answer your questions about our equipment, our business, and our goal of helping cleaners worldwide get the job done faster, safer, and better. And today, as you can see, we have guests with us. It's Nick Smith from Dallas Window Cleaning Supply. Welcome, Nick. How's it going?
Thanks. Yeah, it's going, man. I'm excited to be on here. And like you said, there's a good catalog of Waterfed Wednesdays. So I've been a viewer for a while. Now I'm happy to be a guest.
Awesome. Yeah, super stoked to have you on board with us. You're really more than just a supplier of ours. You're a trusted partner out in the DFW area. You're definitely helping out. You guys are helping out the community out there. So yeah, obviously we've been working together for a little over. This is our going into our second season now. I've had a history with Dallas Window Cleaning before under different ownership. So maybe we can go into the story of Dallas Window Cleaning Supplies. So can you tell us how it all got started?
Yeah, man. And if people are from around Dallas tuning in, they'll know the original owner, Paul. He's like a local legend around here. He started it about 25 years ago. And it was literally just because he was a window cleaner and he was bulk ordering rubber because it was cheaper. And then he'd start kind of portioning it out to his buddies. And then from there, it kind of, he and his wife built the shop into what it is today. And he's an awesome dude, but he had kind of a different vision for where the shop might go. So he was a bit more tentative with waterfed maybe, and kind of kept the inventory a little low and not really an online sales channel. So those are some of the things we changed. And the biggest thing was, again, like you said last year, partnering with you guys to bring waterfed really in a strong way to the Dallas market, because a lot of them just didn't have access to a shop with physical Tucker machines or like machines of that quality before. So yeah, it's and you knew Paul a little bit from before as well, right?
Yeah, we worked. There's times that he would reach out to us. He did have interest. I know there's some of local window cleaners there, like Febo Vandermeer. Had a connection with him, and he would always try to support local people. So you'd be going there previously before. So yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, Paul's a great guy for sure. Um, what it just really seems like in your market, especially, that it is a strong market for window cleaners. Is there something that just sets it apart, or you just got what do you think the deal is there?
Man, if there's a couple things, if you look at Dallas, it's one of the biggest markets for window cleaning in the US. A couple reasons. I mean, if you look around, there's glass everywhere. We're basically, when people come visit Dallas and ask what they can do, I say you can drive on a highway, eat some food, or shop. We don't have the natural beauty of you guys in Colorado, but we have a lot of glass. And the other thing is our weather is pretty conducive to window cleaning almost all year round. Like my season this year, my busy season started in February. We were already in the 70s, 60s, and 70s. So those couple things make Dallas a great market. And, I have people move here and find the shop, new window cleaners, and they always ask me like, man, is it saturated here with window cleaners? I'm like, look, there's so much glass here. We can take all the window cleaners that want to come. And if we ever get to a point where it's oversaturated, I'll drive around in my truck and throw mud at windows so that we can keep everybody busy.
Yeah, I definitely believe in that mindset. There's always plenty of glass to go around, so
Oh yeah. Yeah.
more the merrier. Anytime when I was cleaning windows, I would love chatting up with other cleaners. Never felt threatened for sure. I'll
Yeah.
just give a few shout outs. We got Jamie Hallman chiming in. What's going on with you, Jamie? And our good friend Peter Cruz. Happy to see you guys.
Yeah, yeah. And Jamie's a good. He's a friend of the Dallas Window Cleaning Supply. If anybody's followed Dallas Window Cleaning Supply lore, they know that we're doing this marble series.
Yes.
Every marble represents a sale, and Jamie is one of the marbles in the jar. So we appreciate him.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're in the area or if you want to support Dallas Window Cleaning Supplies, head on over to your website. Just what is your website, just so everybody knows?
It's the long one. You can get there to just dallaswindowcleaningsupply.com, but it's also just dwcsupply.com.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get there, order online, or if you're in the area, come by. Or if you want to book, if you and your wife or husband need a vacation and you want to shop, eat, and stare at glass, come through Dallas. We can hook you up with a squeegee while you're here too.
Right on, right on. So, you guys, you took over, what was it, last year?
Yeah, last February.
So, could we get a little? This wasn't in our notes. So, do you mind sharing maybe your backstory a little bit and what made you go down this path?
Totally. Yeah. So I born and raised, grew up in Dallas. And then I had a job here. I was working kind of a 9 to 5. I was stuck in middle management of a company, just hating life pretty much. For 10 years, I was doing that. I had no window cleaning background. I was really looking to invest in a business in my community that I could kind of be a deeper part of the community. And that's how I found Paul and his wife and the store. And I really didn't know how lucky I was getting into this, but I bought him out. And then the window cleaning community has been unbelievable. I love it. And I now wash windows, not professionally in a way that's going to compete, but I do take jobs here and there. And then, I feel like I have a cheat code because on the one hand, I get to talk to vendors and manufacturers like you. So I have this deep knowledge of the products or resources that I can ask. And then on the flip side, I have every window cleaner in Dallas who, man, if it's a rainy day, they'll sit here for 2 hours and tell me all the secrets and the things they like or don't like about products. And so it's been a great thing for me to kind of be able to connect those dots without really having a strong initial background in window cleaning.
Yeah. Well, then now that you say you do jobs or you clean windows, you get to not only talk about the products, but actually know firsthand about it, right? So I think that's always beneficial because that's what people want to know. Like, hey, tell me the truth about these things, right? So
yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So let's go into it. Obviously, you said you have an online store. We do as well, obviously. But what do you think? Why does a physical shop matter, especially in your market?
Yeah, now that's a great question. And because, guys don't know that they're spoiled here in Dallas, they get confused. They'll come in and be like, man, this is the only store like this in Dallas. I'm like, no. There's only like less than 10 of these in the whole US. But I think it's magic. There's a couple of things that happen, especially with your products. Being able to come in and see the product in person, especially like differences in quality between like a Tucker machine and maybe some others, or, they've seen this new squeegee, but they don't know if they're going to like it. They can come and physically put their hands on it. So that's one big advantage. And then one other thing is people are running into each other in here. So it creates this tight knit community of window cleaners who know each other personally because they run into each other at the shop. And, I've even had it where I've had a homeowner come into the shop just to get a little homeowner set up. And then a pro comes in and I say, hey man, like you can clean your own windows, but maybe let this guy look. And he goes, I had a guy, he went that day, booked the job, sold it. The guy posted next door and then he had 5 more jobs, all just from wandering through the store. So while I do love our website and we try to put the same personal touches in the store, in the web packages, we do handwritten notes and gifts and stuff like that. I really see the magic in a physical location. And, my dream, if I really spin forward, is that we have Dallas Window Cleaning Supply and Chicago Window Cleaning Supply. And we put some more of these in places because I think guys who don't have it would really, really enjoy it.
Yeah, that love the mindset. And I think that there's definitely a need for it because a lot of times you can go to some small mom and pop shops and they have a little corner or even janitorial companies, they may have squeegees and stuff, but when it comes to the bigger equipment, they're going to say, well, we don't have it. We can get it for you, whatever. But, having that presence and being able to see it with your own eyes, touch, have the full experience, you just can't replace that. I mean, here we have reps that can talk to about it, but again, if you're really on the fence about it, and you have the ability to go see it, it's a lot better for sure.
Yeah,
uh,
the other thing too is like if something breaks today in the middle of a job,
yeah.
you can't wait for an online order for 3 to 4 days. So guys around here, it's nice. They can just swing by. It's one little union or piece of a water fed. They can pick it up and be back on the job within an hour.
Right, that's very important because literally a little 5/16 union could just shut you down.
Totally. And
um,
like Home Depot, they're not going to have the same stuff. So
yeah. I've talked to several. It's like, okay, that's the situation they're in. We got to walk. Okay, your shark bites, fittings, and all this stuff, whatever. It looks like a mess, but we'll get them back on there. But to have the capability to get the right parts is huge for
yeah.
sure. So yeah, let's talk more about that. Access to the parts, and also you do support your customers, right? And how can you talk more about the support that you give them?
Yeah, that's really what our goal is. I mean, we are selling supplies. That's what keeps the light on. But we think of more of that. We're here to help make window cleaners successful and all that means. Actually, the motto of Dallas Window Cleaning Supplies: we sell the tools, you make them matter. So like we're recognizing here, we're selling hunks of plastic and metal. They don't do anything if your window cleaning company doesn't work. So we'll do anything from, man, you see something weird on the window out in the field and you text us a picture. And if we don't know the answer, we're calling you guys or EcoChem or F9 or any of these vendors, and we'll get the answer for you. So we'll do that. We'll work on machines. I've seen some crazy stuff come in with I've seen a Tucker that was fully left out to freeze full of water. And basically all of the, like the RO, everything had exploded.
Oh, wow.
So we'll do full service on things like that. We'll swap resin. We'll fix poles. We'll do clamps, stuff that we work with you on. And then also we'll connect people. So a guy would say, hey, I booked this, massive condo complex, but I don't have the staffing for it. And we'll say, here's 8 guys you can call that you can sub it out to. So we're really trying to be just more of a good partner for the window cleaners out there and help them succeed.
Yeah, that's amazing. Because you definitely not getting that in any other typical stores like that. You might run into. I know when I would go, like I said, janitorial places, you might run into other window cleaners, but it's not to that experience. So that's really cool what you guys are doing for the community. So it's you're not just buying tools; you're really getting access to a strong network. So that's awesome. We're talking about having access to a strong network. Can you tell us what you have going on next week?
Yeah,
Window
next
cleaning.
week. Yeah, it's a big event. We kind of schedule, it's called Window Cleaner Day. It's an event up here at the shop. We try to schedule it really to kick off busy season, but this year we're already in busy season because of the weather. So super fun time. We did one last year, but we'll have vendors out. So we'll have Cody on the Tucker side with a bunch of Tucker swag, showing off all the Tucker machines. We'll have Unger out here doing some giveaways too. And then we'll have the guys from Titan Labs who make Glass Gleam. They're actually another local Dallas company. So they'll be showing off a new product, doing some stuff, and we love having them out. So we'll have the vendors. We'll have food and drinks. My mom makes amazing desserts for the event. That's probably the highlight. And then we'll have a local restaurant do some tacos.
Nice.
We'll do a strong lineup of giveaways. I forget what I'm doing from the Tucker side. I think I'm doing a Bravo pole and then a brush. And all you have to do is show up and put your name in a bucket and you can win that. A bunch of other giveaways from the other companies. And then we'll have like a crazy clearance table where you can get insane deals. So yeah, it's next week on Tuesday up at the store from 3 to 6. If you're in the Dallas area or anywhere nearby, you can just Google Dallas Window Cleaning Supply. You'll find the address. If you're not in the Dallas area, a lot of the sales going along with the event are going to be respected online too. So if you want to participate virtually, that's totally an option.
That's awesome. And yeah, I want to support that. Fill the jar. So
Yeah, get the marble. Yeah, I know it's I'm thinking I might have to like increase the size of the marbles because I'm looking at the problem like I'm behind a little bit. By the end of the year, it'll be pool balls at the top to make sure I get it full.
That's hilarious. That's awesome. Yeah. So something you guys we chatted about and wanted to go more into it. You talk about supporting, and you have obviously you can take care of the machines if things break down. But there's another thing that you offer that often we will get asked about, and that's rentals. Can you go into more about that?
Yeah, that's a good point. I actually forgot to bring that up, but we do rent water fed machines. So you can come here and rent a Tucker Rival and a 30-foot pole. We try to keep it relatively reasonable. It's like $150 a day. And what is great is like there's a lot of window cleaners out there who are maybe starting out or earlier in their career, and they want to book jobs that require a water fed system, but they don't have access to the money to buy one yet. So that's one group of customers, and then we can really help them. We have guys who are on their 5th or 6th rental the nice thing is they don't spend any money. They go book the job, they price in the rental, they come to us, they get it. So that's one group. The other group is like, and probably why people call you a lot too, is a lot of people want to try before they buy, basically. So some guys will even just say, if they think they're going to buy one, we can put a new one in their hands and say, yeah, you pay the rental fee, and then we'll take that off the final sale price to you. So yeah, we try to rent those machines for guys to, be able to try something before they spend that amount of money, or for guys to help them early on getting their business going, taking some jobs that they couldn't normally take without buying a water fed system. So I'd say, honestly, about probably like 30 to 40% of people who rent from us are eventually buyers anyway. It just needs to hit the right time for them in their business.
Yeah. So that's a really great option. When you guys told me about that, I was like pretty amazed by it, because I've know some have done it. They usually end up, for whatever reason, quit doing it. To the level that you guys are doing it, it's a really, really great idea. Just like our good friend Pete says here, great idea, renting machines. So that's awesome.
Yeah, we had reservations, I think, which most people do at the beginning of like, are things going to come? Is going to be like a Home Depot tool rental where people just beat things up and bring them back. But the thing is, like I said, it's a close-knit community here. And for the most part, all of the window cleaners here are awesome and very respectful. So like, we have little things break on these systems. And 95% of the times the guys self-report it to us and just say, hey, this piece broke. And they either we just swap it, or they buy a new one for us. And it's worked out really well. I feel like the main reason we do it is because, again, our goal is to kind of be a good partner here to the window cleaners. And it's something that actually our customers were asking for. And so we listened and did it. It wasn't even our idea. We just kind of listened to feedback from the customers.
Yeah. And that's, I really think that shows that you're a great company. A lot of great companies, that's what they do. They listen to the feedback, right? And that's how we improve as companies, for sure. And real guy, I want to make sure we don't. There's definitely want to talk about Window Cleaner Day. Just once again, what do you think will be important for everybody to get there? Obviously, you're going to have some things there. I think we're throwing in some shirts and some giveaway swag. You have that, but really, again, let's talk about that help to the community.
Yeah, I mean, so as far as like Window Cleaner Day and what's going to be there and helping the window cleaner community, the other part of it too is it's a place where, like, other than IWCA or the different trade shows, it's a place where you can get together with as many window cleaners as you're ever going to be with at one time. And the difference between like an IWCA or something other than that, those are on a much bigger scale, is that these are your local window cleaners. So that's, again, originally how it started, is for the customers. They started telling me, hey, we'd like to all get together. Maybe that's something you can facilitate. And then, yeah, like you said, Cody will be there with all the swag. So we'll be giving away stuff like that. We have some new stuff, actually. This is breaking, new design. So we'll have a new cool shirt design. That'll be available up there. And then we have a new detail towel that has a pretty cool design on it too. Nice. And this guy was a little bit over enthusiastic, but I literally had a guy in, I think, San Antonio or somewhere buy one of those, and I shipped it to him, and he called me a couple of days later, and he was like, "Your towels changed my life." I was like, "I appreciate that, but they are just towels." So.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. So, just again, in case anybody's just now joining us, can you repeat what the day is and the time for the
yes
event?
Yep. So Window Cleaner Day, it's Tuesday, April 7th from 3 to 6 p.m. up at the store, Dallas Window Cleaning Supply. If you're in the Dallas area, we're at 75 in Spring Valley. But if you just plug it into Apple Maps, you'll find it. There will be food, there will be drinks, there will be giveaways, there will be Tucker, Titan Labs, Unger, clearance tables. And actually, we are doing on that day, online and for people in the store, it's going to be 15% off anything Tucker. So if anybody out there has been waiting for the right time to buy some Tucker stuff, April 7th, you can get 15% off from us.
Awesome. Well, definitely head over there if you're in the area. Go see Nick and Cody. As you can see, he's going to be there.
He's in the chat now. I see Cody. So yeah, I'm excited to have him over here.
Yeah. So and he's I would say local to you guys, but I know that area is huge, so it's probably going to be about an hour drive.
Texas local.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. So yeah, just to want to wrap it up. Well, before we wrap it up, actually, I forgot one more point. We talked about the running of the Tucker systems, and so wanted to get with you on why did you, as you guys started up, bring in Tucker?
Yeah. Great question. And Tucker, so obviously it's worked out great, but we did a lot of back end research before we brought on like basically our primary water fed vendor. And Tucker has a great history of kind of being the one in the space who like created the space, innovates in the space, and kind of pushes it all forward. So that was great. We kind of found that out on the front end, and that's how we originally started kind of talking to you. But what we found out on the back end, since we've been kind of running the shop and working on the machines, is some people think that if you're just bolting filters onto a cart and you end up with pure water, that all the machines are going to work the same. But really, when you're out in the field using these things every day, or you're us working on them frequently, the differences in quality and build really matter. And like, we didn't honestly know that upfront about Tucker, other than that you guys were such a strong, reputable, good company with a lot of history. But we know it now because of working on the machines, and just the quality of the build makes our life a lot easier working on them. There's some, small things that other vendors just don't do on like maybe their entry level cart, like even having a pressure gauge so you can tell if there's a small leak in your RO. That's something debugging is huge for us. Having a nice easy valve for your RO drain is another really big thing. And then something like the max output that gives you that level of output, plus now it is heavy, but it is a mobile cart. It's just stuff like that the customers, I think they've always appreciated Tucker because of the build quality and the innovations. But for us working on machines all the time, I can tell you that a lot of the features built into your machines make my job a lot easier, which is really nice and appreciated.
Awesome. And that just goes back to, listening to the feedback, because we didn't, the rifle didn't always have a pressure gauge, but it's the feedback, and also, trying to diagnose things like, is it the machine or is it really your water supply? And then by just adding that pressure gauge, which a lot of people might confuse with, that's the pressure that the system's reading. It's just reading your water source. And so if you see that it's got 20 on there, then you have low pressure issues at the source. So yeah, just from all the feedback, just knowing that over the years, we always like to improve like the DI saver, things like that. So
Yeah, the DI saver is a great feature. Yeah, man, there's a lot of great stuff that you guys have been adding over the years to the kits, and it kind of shows. And even like kits with pumps on them, a lot of people think you can just go throw a whatever pump on the input or a little booster on the output. But there's things that really matter, like the material of the pumps, and are you going to be ending up shooting rusty water into your RO, and even where the pump sits in the system. You maybe don't want to pump a bunch of high pressure water through your carbon filter. And like, that's where all the expertise and, like you said, feedback that you guys have listened to over the years, it shows in the product build outs. And if you guys didn't see, I don't think I have it here, but I have, okay, if you don't know, some people may not know exactly how long Tucker's been around, but it's even longer than this. But I have a 1999 edition of the American Window Cleaner magazine. I posted on my Instagram if anybody wants to look, but there's a Tucker ad. And you guys probably by that time had already been at it for a decade. So you guys have been around for quite some time, I think.
yeah, absolutely, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Tucker since 1957, and backstory. For those that aren't aware, which I think many are, Reach Higher Ground, which is Sean Gavin's company, bought it out in 2015. So ever since then, we've been bringing all the technology, make sure we're staying ahead of the game in the technology aspect. I
I
just
was gonna
had
see if I could. I almost found that. I found the issue, but I didn't find the ad yet. But you guys could see it on my Instagram. But yeah, this is American Window Cleaner 1999, and Tucker was already 40 years into.
Yes, yeah.
Pretty
So
awesome.
that's what I wanted to talk about. You're many of my are familiar with you in the industry because you've been, I think, since day one. You're on TikTok, you're on Facebook. So tell me some of there's some common things that you do. Maybe you can go into some of the things that you do online.
Yeah, totally. I like to have a good presence there. It's just a good way to connect with all the window cleaners not in Dallas. But so you can look forward to the marble series that we talked about. I've put a marble for every sale into the jar, and we're trying to fill it this year. But it's actually more than that a little bit. I just want you guys all to know that your sales individually are very important to us. We're not an Amazon here just shipping packages. Like every single one of you, for the most part, I pack it. I know your name. I know what you ordered. So you can follow that. That's a daily update series. I do a Tool Talk Tuesday. So every Tuesday I'll pick a tool. A lot of times it's new or something that's a little unknown, and I'll go through it, all the features, and sometimes throw it on sale. And then I do a Throwback Thursday where I find some cool piece of window cleaning history and go through it, like that magazine. And actually coming up, it's going to be a great one. I think it's a mid 90s tutorial video of how to clean windows in a trad method. And it's, there's some good stuff in there. So you guys can look forward to that one coming out soon.
I wonder if I watched that, because when I first got into window cleaning, I actually ordered a video, like it was DVD then, so it's like DVDs. It's like right before YouTube really took off. So
you're more advanced, because this is it right here.
Oh wow.
Super speed window cleaning by I think it was in partnership with Ederay, and you can even see they have like kind of a diagram of how to like fan windows on the back.
Nice. So, that's awesome.
That'll be coming out soon.
Cool. So maybe can you mention like your TikTok handles and all that, just so everybody can know where to watch you at?
Yeah, everything's just at Dallas Window Cleaning Supply. Okay. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. On YouTube, I will do some more in-depth things. So if you're really into buckets on a belt, I have about a 20-minute deep dive on them. I throw them off roofs. I hit them with my truck. I weigh them. I measure them. Just real nerdy window cleaning product stuff.
Awesome. That's awesome. Well, I'm really happy that we actually got you on here. Super excited about next week with the Window Cleaner Day. And I know Cody's been looking forward to it. So can't wait for that. And yeah, just really encourage anyone that is in the area that are sort of nearby the Dallas Fort Worth area to go check it out. Get that, you're going to have a really strong sense of a community there for sure. And so I'll leave it to you. Any final things that you would like to talk about before we sign off?
Yeah, I think come by, connect with me on social media. I love window cleaning. I love talking window cleaning. I love helping you guys. And then we also love Tucker here in Dallas. So unfortunately, I keep saying like we're turning Dallas black and yellow for Tucker, but for NFL that has different implications. So
Yes.
like I have to kind of keep it low. But
Yeah.
no, that's it. We love you guys. We love the sport. I'm super pumped to finally be on Waterfed Wednesday, and then look forward to seeing everybody at the event next week.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Nick, for joining us, and thank all of you for joining us on Waterford Wednesday. Again, if you ever have questions about our equipment, your business, or our business, anything waterfed related, we're here to help. Again, our goal is simple. We're here to help cleaners worldwide to get the job done faster, safer, and better. So until next time, see you guys later. Take care.